Welcome back, everybody, to this very, very, very late episode of Unravel. Real quick, I was driving back from, because look, I'm home again. I was driving back from where I was in Denmark, and hence the reason that my bed's full of my shit, and the reason that we started a little late, well, very late. But that nonetheless.
Did you forget to change the title again, by the way?
I forgot to change the title again.
That's classic.
Okay.
Classic. I mean, I need to hire someone, if I had money, to do that for me. Or to remind. I should just set an alarm or some shit. Anyway.
I mean, if I could get on, then I could change it for the DMs podcast and change it for Unravel stream.
Of course. Well, we'll see what you can do about that in the future. But first, here, I'll change it.
It's
right
fine.
now, because I had it prepared anyways, on top of my sheet. Alright. So, before we're going to be getting into a lot of stuff, this is the last game that we're able to do before me and Max have to do our exams. Also, Farah's gone back to school. I'm not sure how it works for Rick and Cherry, but they, stuff's happening again. So we're not 100% sure what the schedule is going to be like after today. Hopefully it's still... Oh, wow. Hopefully it's still the same. If it is still the same, Wednesday will be another podcast, so don't forget to come check that out if you haven't already. Also go check out our YouTube where all the DMs podcasts and all the normal streams are already uploaded. Also go check out the Instagram because Cherry is taking it over, and some beautiful pictures of Max have been posted on that. Something you do not want to miss. For a quick recap, last session you guys managed to get all your affairs in order and actually teleport your way from just outside of Mur's shop in Dawnskar to the School of Transmutation, one of the schools of wizardry on this continent, where you would be significantly closer to your destination of your next regular journey, Irongrove, the capital city of the Dwarves Kingdom. Of the Kingdom of the Highlands. You teleported there and made your way down a very cold and slippery mountain. In the process, some of you losing some of your items to a harpy song, some of you breaking legs to a slippery slope of ice. I see you're all looking at your phones. Everybody's looking at this.
Yeah, no. Farah just posted, how long is the Queen of England? 65 years.
That's not how that works.
I googled it.
That's how length works, I guess.
But
How is the length 65 years?
it's the length of her
Life.
No,
Of her
her reign.
Right. Okay.
But I just googled Queen of England
No, but
length.
now I understand why everybody looked down at the same time.
I mean, it's valuable information to have, so...
Of course. Anyway, after you guys got off the mountain, eventually, you made the choice of going to Irongrove rather than going to go for that diplomatic mission that was given to you by Lady Breda to convince right around 500 orcs that have been traveling northward to come to aid the hobgoblins in their war, to dissuade them from actually joining that war, because it would be bad if Sisha wasn't actually able to do anything about it, and because their own forces are currently being depleted, they didn't have anybody but you. You decided to ignore that and traveled south to the capital underground city of Irongrove, a massive city built into a mountain. From the outside you can only see a large gate, but the inside is actually a multi-leveled city.
Marketing
Very
scheme.
beautiful and very expensive architecture, as well as the people there seem to be all of a certain level of wealth. You all found yourselves going to bed in one of the taverns on the second level. All of you having paid for one night's rest for your horses as well as yourselves. Is there anything anybody would wish to do before they go to bed?
Yeah, I was going to Ned's room.
Right, very well. Ned, as you're trying to go to bed or do other things, you hear a faint
Well, yeah,
on
Ned's
your door.
setting up things, he's like having the bow With the eye pointing at him, he's
Of course.
doing his ritual.
And just
Yeah. You hear the knock on the front door.
I'm changing.
I'll wait until he's done. So
Eventually, you either do or do not clean up all the stuff you were preparing, and you make your way over to the door and open it up.
great.
Get it? What?
I need to talk to you for a little bit.
Can we
Sin-
wait for tomorrow? I mean, I need to do some things. They're pretty important.
I mean, it's kind of important, considering my friend in Waker. Can I come in? I'm just basically barging in when I'm saying, can I come in?
What, you have friends?
Yeah.
Oh,
Why?
what about it? Who are you
Um,
speaking of?
Sneak.
Is that a real name?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I've been calling her all this time. So.
Well, she's the one that had her throat slit by Locket, right?
Yeah, that we saved
one.
from the hobgoblins that I took with me on to Waker to deliver the book.
I mean, we
That-
saved
the
it
same.
already, right? You're not going to tell me we're going to have to do another one of those saving missions.
Well,
Are you going to tell me
Maybe.
we saved her to put her in another prison?
apparently, I've been asking around. I've been getting weird messages from her that she can't leave there. They've basically locked her in the room, so that's great. They've not figured out the book yet, so that's also good. That's positive news, but still, I don't trust them.
Why'd she go back?
She works for the same people and had to report back.
She works for them, which is why she now sits in the room.
Yeah, they work in.
I think you mean a different word than work with.
We're basically both they owe us. Though we owe them something. Both of us, and
So how's she ever gonna repay that if she's stuck in a room?
I don't know. She's failed a couple of times, so I don't know what they're gonna do with her.
So are these
I
people
wouldn't.
bad?
I mean, not to my recollection.
Okay, so what are you Now, you're giving me a lot of mixed messages. They're not bad, yet you think that
Okay.
Sneak's in danger. I think
last-
you really need to find some
last-
peace with
the-
yourself. And
Yeah, the last message I got from her was, they won't let me leave. Big skeleton guarding.
it doesn't
This
sound
place
good,
is not
does it?
normal. No, exactly. Which is why I come to. I wanted to go there alone, but I figured that'd be a terrible idea, considering what happened the last time we
But
tried
what
to
do
save
you-
people.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
I don't know. I've been trying to get some information from Mr. Thomas, but
Do you even have a
He's-
plan?
no. I wanted to check it out.
Do you even know where she is?
Not exactly. Sort of. I know she is in the she's in the ministry.
You have any clue what this skeleton is?
No, I was kind of weirded out by that as well. I didn't think they have a skeleton,
That isn't
especially a
like-
big one.
That isn't like a,
It's
we
not
have
a
someone
common
called
thing there.
Locket, that she's called Sneak. Maybe this person is called Skeleton,
It's Skelly Boy.
Maybe he's
No.
very scrawny. Either
Why would
that
he
or
be
he's
big then?
actually a skeleton.
I think it is a skeleton, considering.
I think.
You remember the first time we tried to rescue her, basically, right? She was in dire need of saving, and she said, "No, don't come. I'll figure it out."
Yeah.
She didn't even say anything like that. I don't know.
She didn't say don't come, or like
She said bad things might happen.
if
She
you
has to be
come or
quiet.
if you don't.
No, if to her. Well,
I mean, she did get her throat did get slit once. By somebody we happen to know. I
yeah.
feel
So,
judged.
so
But
I came to you because those two are still missing their one leg, or all the
yeah,
broken
if you
leg.
want my opinion about it, I'm a very bad person to take with you if you're gonna do anything where you don't want to be seen.
Yeah, that's true.
So are you asking me to barge in there and kill people?
No, that would be suicide.
Then you're asking the wrong person.
Yeah, but Locket has her leg broken.
Then
Green
you
has her
have to
leg
wait.
broken.
Which is what I'm going to suggest in general.
Yeah, that might be better.
I need to talk to the person first who we were even going for in the first place. Need to get my shit straight with him. After that, you get to know a little more about your situation. Considering I'm not gonna do another one of those things that we've done before. Okay, I'm done with going in a room, almost killing ourselves.
Fair enough. Yeah, I basically wanted to go check it out. That was my plan. But
I really
Just-
prefer if you don't do that alone. I can't stop you. I can't be of much help either.
fair point.
I'll ask you to wait.
Could we maybe get but the other two were in the other two rooms, right? Could we get Locket? Well, maybe not now, but I can. Maybe I can speed up their healing. That would probably be good anyway.
I mean, you've been doing that the entire trip, right?
Well, yeah, but I still have some higher power levels. I could
Well,
reach
go
into.
help them then if that's what you think
Well,
is
I
a
wanted-
good idea.
And I wanted to stay on the safe-ish side. But yeah. I'll be right back. Ik ga naar Locket toe.
Right. You make your way over to Lockett's room, and Lockett, you trying to go to bed, still hurting, your leg. Ow. Hear a faint on your door, which may or may not be locked.
And just
I
again.
make my way out of and try. It takes a while.
Yeah. After
You
a
can just-
while and some stumbling, the door opens. Lockett's standing there, leaning on one of her legs, the other one bandaged and broken. Healing, but broken.
What?
I mean, if the door was open, I could have just come in.
It was locked.
Yeah, that'd be more difficult. I'm gonna heal some things. I might need you for something. And we need you and Ventra. Right. So if you just have a second, I will. I will heal her twice with a mass cure wound.
Mask cure?
Yeah, just a level 5 mass cure wound because that's the level 5
Oh yeah,
heal.
I'm just saying that, as I told you last time, I think after the game, you can heal multiple people with this if you use it, if they're there.
True, but Ventra wasn't there. How far is Ventra away?
Fedra would be just over in the next room. But I think you have to see them for it to work.
Yeah, so do I. I'll 1 sec. Knock on her door as well.
just for efficiency's sake, and you would know.
Yeah. Ventra,
Who there?
it's Friedrich.
How can I be sure?
I don't know.
That's exactly
do
what
you say?
Friedrich would say. Come in.
I'll open the door.
Alright.
If it is not locked.
No, of course
and then,
not.
Fair.
Petra.
Fair enough.
How to lock the door.
How to lock a door?
Who
How to
wants to
lock it
do
to the door?
something to me?
Could be
Okay.
good,
Will be whacked.
If I'm standing at the door frame, are they both within range?
Yeah, you would be able to see them if you're if you're standing in between the doors. You could like kind of on the other side of the hallway. You could kind of both see them.
Oh, okay.
And I would
Okay,
say
so-
yeah, they're in range. So this is,
Stay
Ah,
still.
yeah.
I'll do 2 mass cure wounds on them both.
do 5 levels.
Yeah, that's two 5 levels.
So 10
Level
levels worth of healing in total, which means it brings both of you down from 18 days to 8 days. Worth
And
of
then
healing.
I'll do 1 level 4 cure wounds on them both.
Okay. That brings both of you down to 4 days of healing left.
And then I'll do Locket with a level 4 cure wounds and Ventra with a level 2 cure wounds. That's
Okay, so-
basically every spell slot
Lock at your
that I still have
healed.
left.
Venture, you got 2 days left.
That's everything I have.
That's
I'm
cool.
sorry.
Like nearly healed. Like it's already feeling much better than just like 10 seconds ago. But yeah, Locker, you're fine. You can walk about, jump about, do everything you think.
She jumps.
Ventra, you on the other hand, ow, still.
Oh. I'll be back
Jumps,
tomorrow. I don't
falls,
really have anything
Breaks.
left.
Wait.
Breaks an arm.
Yeah, make an acrobatics. Just kidding.
It's a +8, so yeah, sure.
You guys are already in full health at this point.
But no, okay. Okay, well, I'll need some sleep, so I'll talk to you about this tomorrow.
Wait.
And I'll go to my room.
Can you close my door, please?
Oh yeah, of course.
Because Ventra can't walk around normally. But Ventra's door is closed, and y'all find yourselves to go to sleep. Locker drops something. The jumping jacks and jumps about didn't go as well as you'd hoped.
Wait. But before that,
it's my-
I walk after Frederick
Oh, okay.
and just walk inside of his room when he.
Locker kind of dashes in as you close the door behind you.
So,
Turn around, there's Locker. Yeah.
what were you talking about?
Sneak.
What about her?
Well, you know that guy we work for? Works for? The one who has the book now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've been sending messages back and to and fro. I've been getting weird things back. Basically,
Like.
she said they're not happy. The bad things might happen, and she has to be
do
quiet.
something Stupid.
And they won't let her leave because there's a big skeleton guarding the door. Not sure what that might be.
Do I know?
Make a history check. If you know anything. about
Actually, would I know what that is? But
No. You have no
yeah,
idea.
I forget.
You haven't really met many undead.
18.
18? You've met one very big skeleton. A couple. You fought a very big minotaur. It was a skeleton. You fought a thing that walked on 2 hands. Wasn't necessarily a skeleton, but it was dead. One with very big claws.
Oh!
You've seen a couple way back in the day.
Okay.
So
That's all you
I'm
know
not-
about big skeletons. There are bigger skeletons out there as far as you know, but
I'm not
Never
really
seen.
sure what their deal is. Basically, we owe them.
Wait,
Uh.
who owes who?
Well, me and Sneak owe them. So
Frederick, you have to be honest with me right now. Tell me,
yeah.
what exactly do you owe them? And why?
Well, that isn't important right now.
I really think it is.
No, because this isn't about me. They're still looking after the book, so
Uh-huh. Yeah, you see, Frederick, I don't know how I can help you when I do not know what the situation is that I'm in.
Well, I'm not sure what Sneak owes them.
I mean,
She's
tell me
basically the
what
one that
you owe them.
but they did me a favor,
Which was
getting rid of something.
like
They were getting rid of some servants that were spilling some mistruths about me.
you killed your servants.
No. They, I, no.
They killed your servants for you,
No, they got rid of the rumors.
and the
Yeah.
servants.
I don't know what they did to them.
Bruh.
Do I, by the way, have to make a deception check about that?
I mean, Lars is not yet making an insight check, so no.
Fair point. No, okay.
She's not suspicious about it. So.
No, I think you're just really stupid. And for that you had to give them their book.
Yeah. Sort of. Yeah.
Sort of. I don't want a sort of story. I want the story.
Well, like I said, yeah, they got rid of some things, and then I had to give them the book for that. Well, I had to do more things, but every time I have to do more things.
And why do
But
you
honestly-
think Sneak needs rescue?
Because of the weird messages I've been getting.
Are you sure
Well,
it isn't a trap?
Well, it's the sending spell. Like, it's between us two. I don't know why she would be sending us into a trap.
Oh gosh, I would not know.
I mean, she's only helped me,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah. You need some lessons about people, Frederick. Because this is not how the world works. People stab you in the back. It happens all the time.
listen. I know that. I know.
Do
Right.
you now?
I don't know.
Apparently not. Yeah,
Are you happy with that answer, or
little bit. But now what? I have to help you rescue her, or what? What's the plan? Because I thought we were gonna go to Ned's thing. Don't quite. know what it is.
that's what I was asking, but because I'm not really sure what the situation is like there. I don't. Yeah.
Do you think it will harm her if she would wait a few more days?
Yeah, I've gotten these messages for a couple of, well, since last week when I asked her, and it's not getting better. So,
But is it getting worse?
well, first it went from this might go bad to there's a big skeleton guarding the door. So yeah, I figured it's going worse.
I mean, if the skeleton is just outside, then it's not a big deal, right? Then she can wait.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't believe I'm not even sure why they're still keeping her there, because, like I said,
Okay.
Yeah.
Freddy, let's say it like this. I will help you, but I need you to help me too. Not now, but soon. Is that
You
a
need-
deal?
what do you need some help with?
Just a personal thing. Nobody really has to know, except you.
Sure.
Okay, then I wish you a good night, Freddy. And
Yeah,
I
same.
go back to my own bed and get some sleep.
Hey, does anybody else do something before they go to bed?
Well, Ned sets up his little
Yes.
shrine.
Mm-hmm. As you do.
Is there like, are there candles in this room?
There aren't, actually. There are
Great.
a few candles that are stuck to the
Romantic.
chandelier that's kind of hanging in your room. You
Let's
can
seen
take
this
those off.
somewhere.
You could there are candles available if you take them off the chandelier, but apart from that, there are no loose candles in your room.
Well, they are if I take them off. Ned's
are,
seen this
yeah.
in temples, and so he puts it
Sure.
around. That must have significant meaning.
Mm-hmm. Must have.
Must
Alright.
they now?
So, I'm in the place where I needed to go. Gone there pretty quick. Pretty quick, I think, you know. Now, I've no clue what to do. You say go down? Is that what you said? Where do I go down? Do I just go to a mine shaft? Or do I just... Are there stairs? Is there... Yeah.
That's it.
No response, right?
You do this before you go to bed, right?
Yes.
Okay. No immediate response. No.
Alright.
That's not better.
This is great. Good night.
Eventually, you all find yourselves going to bed. Ned, you're waiting for a response, and you feel like you're not getting one, and eventually you drowse off to sleep. Before eventually, you do get a response. I will drag you to the one-on-one channel, which we can do now. For betterness. There we go. Alright. Oh god. And whispers. There we go. So, Ned, in your sleep, waiting for a response, you eventually come into a small underground chamber, which you've seen before. In some of the corners there are holes in the ground. Above you there's one as well, like a massive anthill. You'd have to either fly or climb to be able to get through those, but you're standing there and the room is empty. But ringing out through the halls is the same voice that you've been hearing, that you heard before. Going, you have to go down far, but find a friend first. You
Do I
can
have
find a
friends?
friend you had before on the lowest level. We sunk deep in the tankard and still waits for you.
I couldn't quite hear the last bit.
It said,
Mm-hmm.
the friend of yours is down in the tankard, still waiting for you. He'll be able to bring you to me. And when you're here, I have some tasks that need completion. Upon completion, Your memories will be returned, and that which you wanted back then you then shall have. But find him, and he'll find me.
You mean the goblin?
The goblin is here.
He's
Another
fine.
individual looks for you. Small as well, with dark skin and grey hair. Goes by the name of Flintfoot.
Flint?
Flintfoot.
Alright. Small, dark skin, grey hair. Well, I'll look for him. My friend's been asking for, well, another favor, frankly. I'm assuming situation is still dire.
You traveled quickly here, which we appreciate. It makes up for your earlier delay. Any further change of plan is not appreciated.
I understand. I'll look for Flint.
Be careful on the way. There are many dangerous things underground. And with that, consciousness eventually fades and comes back to your early morning bed, eventually reaching your long rest, but feeling like you haven't really rested. You felt like you went to bed and you were laying about, and then you had this, and immediately after you woke up. You're not sure if it has any influence on your sleep schedule, but if so, it is hurrying you along. Otherwise, it might be just your own mind that is putting pace into this. But that is it. You may return.
Alright.
So, the next morning, you will individually wake up, finding yourselves well rested and finishing your long rest. Ventra, you have one more day of healing left after this one. Or no, this is the this would be your last day, so you would have to have one more long rest. But then you're okay. With that, as I said, you all wake up the very next morning, 2nd of the 3rd month, for those who are keeping calendars themselves. What do you guys want to do? Day's yours.
Well, get together, I guess.
First, I would like to go to Ventra and just use a level 1 healing word on her.
Yeah. Philip comes over and goes, hair. And the last bit of bone just snaps together, and your leg's healed.
I will
help
help
you. Yeah, you're lift about 4 feet off the
Thank you
ground.
so much, my
I can't breathe.
You would always take 1 bludgeoning damage from that.
Did everyone sleep well?
I just pat Eric on the back. Get used to it.
Can I speak to all of you?
You're
Sure.
sitting in the moment at the tavern table. Food's been brought as part of your the money you had paid for this one nice rest, by the way. This is also the last day for your mounts. Those, yeah.
So, any of you know small grey fella, the name of Flint?
The name of what?
Flint?
Flint.
Do I?
Do I know the name of Flint?
Make an intelligence check.
Who?
Just
Both of you. Just straight intelligence.
Me?
And better be damn high.
17.
No, you don't.
I don't have a plus on that.
You don't know anybody named Flint.
Nah.
I know Adobe.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect anyone
Nope.
to know him.
14.
No, you have no idea.
I need to
about
look
him?
for him. He knows where to go.
But no one knows who he is. You don't know who he is. Do you know who he is?
I probably used to know him.
Do you know what he looks like?
Small gray fella.
Nothing.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know what to think about that.
That does bring you up on an individual you've seen before but you did not recognize. A couple of weeks ago, at this point. A month ago, actually. Way back
In
when
the-
you guys were descending down to face off with a certain...
In the mirror, probably.
Aboleth.
Certain creature.
I just don't know who he is, but I probably used to know him. Like a lot of people that I've seen in these visions.
Is he here? Like,
Yeah.
in this town?
I'm not sure exactly how this town works, but if there's a lower place,
I can ask around.
well, I will
But you can-
definitely.
try.
Jump down.
Yeah. Ned, you did get some directions. The lowest layer, deep in the tankard.
Yeah, something about Tang, but that reminded me of something else.
But that's the direction you had been given. You guys know already how this city works. It has an empty area in the middle which lets you look down all the way. All the way at the bottom there seems to be a large wooden platform that disappears every now and then. Apart from that, on the outsides of the cities there are larger staircases that go down to the other levels. Okay, in between some buildings have them. There are just a few buildings that actually also that raise through multiple levels with doors on more of them, but those seem to be more large noblemen's houses or otherwise government buildings.
So somewhere down.
Yes, down.
Well,
The main
I
problem is. Oh. What?
suggest we go down, but you said there was a problem.
Well, problem I'm having is these people that I don't know, but I probably used to know, are very likely in danger.
That's not good.
And I don't know how important these people are to me.
How do
Allow
you
me-
want to proceed this? How do you want to go on?
How I want to do this?
Yeah.
Well,
Look for Flint.
if you allow me to hazard a guess, probably pretty important since you're looking for them without knowing about them.
Do you maybe can this? Oh no, that wouldn't work.
Can I do what?
No, I thought maybe if you would describe him to me, then I could scry on him, but that wouldn't work because I would have to know him.
Wait, I could send them a message.
Um,
No, I'm doubting.
Do you know his
If
full
I
name?
would
Let me
see
check.
an image
Or-
of him.
let me check. I need a because there are. Let's see. Your knowledge of the creature, specifically with the scrying spell, which you're able to cast through your now necklace. Second hand, you have heard of the target. First hand, you have met the target, which you haven't, and then you know the target well. Both those you don't, but you have heard of the target. If you have a likeness or picture, it will modify their saving throw as well. If you have a possession or garment of them, even further. And if you have a body part of them, or a lock of hair, a bit of nail, or something of the like of the actual organism, that will bring it down even further.
Hands.
But a likeness or
leg,
picture combined
head,
with
weight.
hearing of them will aid you somehow.
Okay.
Basically saying this. You've heard the target, it gets a +5, but if you have a likeness or picture, you get a -2. So he gets a -2, so it would be a +3 to a saving throw.
Okay.
Atop what you would normally have.
So
Same goes for the sending spell. If you've heard of the target and you would also have to have required to have seen at least an illusion of them. You can or another picture or likeness. You would be able to send them a message if they're
Best I can do is a little vague image of prestidigitation.
That's a very small image, but
Could
it would be big enough.
Could you describe it for me? Maybe I can make an illusion for what you're telling me, and then.
Well, this is the best I can do in terms of describing. I haven't seen him that long either, so I could have a lot of details wrong here. He's
Can I
small
copy-
and grey.
Can I copy what he is using with his prestidigitation with my minor illusion?
Yeah, yours is a little.
To make an image in my hand.
Yours is a little bigger, and what you assume to be a little clearer. But apart from that, it seems to be a small, older, gnomish fella. Long, grey, bushy beard. Hat on top, a small black point hat on his head.
Is this a little like what you're thinking of?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes. This would be sufficient for a sending and/or scrying spell.
I scry on him.
I guess that's what he looks like. I mean, it's a little weird in the tavern, but it's fine.
I mean,
Locket goes to catatonic.
who cares?
Oh,
With
okay.
my face in my foot.
We're already weird, so yeah, just.
That happens a lot.
So I can send him a message. Anything you want me to tell him?
The scrying spell does not succeed.
Okay.
It's a natural.
Just
20.
get out of your
Damn.
foot.
I couldn't.
It's good luck. Well, it's good luck that you woke up because that was soup. So.
But go ahead and send him a message if you wish. You got 25 words.
I mean, in simplest ways, is just ask him. Well,
come.
probably first tell him that it's me, Ned. Well, no, he wouldn't know. Tell him Inkwell, right? He probably recognizes that. I hope he doesn't.
What was his
And
name
then
again?
his name is Flint, and just say that Inkwell's
Flintfoot,
looking
actually.
for
I don't
you.
know if you
Flintfoot?
purposely let him know if you didn't hear me.
Oh, Flintfoot. No, I didn't hear that foot part.
Friedrich, you speak Gnomish, right?
Yep.
Flintfoot's-
yeah.
Flintfoot sounds very much like a gnomish name. You've now also seen him, but you're pretty sure this is a gnome.
But yeah, pretty much let him know that Inkwell's looking for him. That we
what was
are
the name of
within
this place?
Iron Grove. His name's Flintfoot.
No, this place where we're staying. Maybe you could say we're here.
Oh, the tavern?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Your tavern is the Golden Gem.
the Golden Gem.
Yeah. Or ask him where he wants to meet up, if he wants to.
Okay, so in Gnomish, I will send a message to Flintfoot.
Alright.
Flintfoot. Inkwell is looking for you. In Iron Grove. The Golden Gem. Or any place you want to meet.
How many words did you have? Yes,
25.
20. So 5 words left.
6 more.
6?
You can also just choose not to use them.
But,
It's fine.
Yeah,
You don't have to use
it.
Um,
Yeah, that was that was
Friedrich,
everything.
a moment passes before you do get a response. What language do you know?
Common, Gnomish, Goblin, and Infernal.
Alright. For you, it kind of goes back as. That's about it.
Doesn't sending translate things?
No, it does not.
Oh.
You have to share a language to be able to do it. But the language you like, it is jumbled speech. It doesn't sound like a language that you know. Could also be fuck gnomish. First, make an insight check.
Yeah. Do I have advantage on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
You would not be able to read them his mind because you don't see him.
So, what do you say?
Well. Have I got some news for you, buddy? Uh, 21.
This person is incredibly wasted. Which means it could have been a total different language. Or gnomish, but very, very drunk gnome.
Let me tell you, that what he said. He said, "I'll try to do the best recreation
Well, go for it. I mean, we all wanna
recreation
hear
that I
it, I
can
think.
do." Well, what really are it? Or something like
Dude,
that. I have
You
no
Does
are
clue
not
what he said.
understand. Does not recognize this.
Let
He
me
sounded
check.
hammered.
Halfling.
Can I recognize this drunken speech?
Vendra, it's drunk speech, but not any drunk speech you recognize. It sounds a little bit like null to you, because that's also just a jumbled mess. But apart from that, no.
Yeah.
Well, he certainly sounded drunk.
Ned,
Yeah.
there are very, very, very vague elements of Undercommon in there. Like parts
like
of
you-
words.
I feel like you insulted my mother. Well, it's just well, I'm
mean,
sure it's fine. He's probably somewhere in a bar. I'll go look for him.
That will give us a direction to look for.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
well,
we should split up and go to every bar we can find, asking for flint food. That's what.
I don't think we necessarily have to. I'd say groups of 2 at least.
What do you
fair.
guys want to do with your mounts, by the way? Planning on taking those? Leaving those?
I'm paying for them.
Well, they don't want to have them at the tavern if you're not staying there.
I mean, then I.
You could go. There is a stables which you could pay for the mounts, which is 7 silver a day, and if they're left there for more than a month without being paid for, they're sold.
Okay, then I'll bring them to the stable and.
All of them.
Yeah.
You taking Billy, Ned?
You're gonna walk through a city with a giant wolf.
Sounds like a great
I
idea.
will.
You guys are
Yeah.
already on the second layer. Like people look at it because it's a wolf, but
I mean, it is what it is. I guess I'll put Billy in the stable.
Okay, I will pay for everyone.
so 4 mounts
Yeah.
in the stables for how long?
2 days.
4 times 7 is 28 silver a day.
2 days, so that's times 2 is times 2.
56.
So that's for
56.
that would be for tomorrow or this day and tomorrow. You have no, you're
Yeah.
not sure where you're going yet.
I would just. Can I?
You know, I wonder how much money we would save if we knew exactly how long we were staying in the places that we are.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you,
I mean,
it might
you're
take
gonna-
a little
you
longer.
have a month of leeway before the horses would be sold.
Yeah,
And Billy
I'll
and
pay for 2 days with all my silver and 1 gold.
And 1 gold, which turns into 9 silver.
Yeah, so I
So you
have.
get 9 silver back, and you lose 1 gold.
Just give him 10 plat.
The mounts are paid for the next 2 days, or this day and the next day.
Let's look for a gray. No.
Let's go. Who goes with who?
Well, I think at least one smart person should be in each group, so I think me and Lockett should separate.
I'm not gonna respond to that.
So, where are you guys going? You got 6 layers
Come, lock it.
of Iron Grove.
I can show people what he looks like.
I will. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Sure,
I'm
we'll
with
be
you.
in Ventra.
Okay, so Ned Ventra and Philly can lock it. What are you guys' strategies to finding him? Is it-
Looking for a place called Tank.
Alright,
Yeah, we're going down and then looking inside the bars and then to the barkeep. You seen this person?
So what layer are you guys going to? You got 6 layers.
Bottom.
Well, we're just going layer for layer.
Okay.
How many taverns are there each layer? Shouldn't be
A
much,
couple.
right?
And this is a dwarvish city, and no,
Yeah,
so there's
Ned-
quite a fucking few.
Me
That
and
was
Ned
a
go
joke.
from bottom
Like-
to up, and they go from up to bottom.
The layers are also very big. Like each layer individually is as big as Dawnscar would be.
Well,
God.
You got
Ned
6.
beelines to the 6th, the bottom, and just asks around for a place
Aye.
called Tank.
Yeah, we're going from second to
Yeah,
lower
so
than.
Friedrich and Locke make an investigation check, and Ned and Ventra make an investigation check, either separated or.
Also, can I cast augury to see if
Ooh.
it works?
Alright, go
Ah,
ahead.
yes.
And, you cast augury. Augury.
Yeah.
That's in the next 30 minutes. So you guys go down below. Ventra
Oh.
casts augury.
Yeah, I hoped for something better, but
Yeah.
Ventra.
What does that do?
What's
I don't have expertise in that.
Ventra, from the whale and woo or nothing you get, what is the exact question you're asking to the ether?
Asking if we find him.
Alright.
Him or the person?
Flint.
Oh, okay.
What you get for that question and the course of action that you're taking, there's a faint, very low minotaur wail that you've heard before, which is for good results.
Ooh.
Nice.
So Lockett, what'd you get?
14.
14. Felix, what'd you get?
9.
So you guys start going layer by layer. Farrell.
Yeah.
The other two of you go down to the lowest layer. Ventra casts augury. What do you guys in investigation check?
Unnatural 1.
Unnatural 1. Okay. Ventra,
No,
what'd you
there's a
get?
natural 2, right?
I'm gonna check just to be sure. Yeah, that's what I've done. 13.
13.
Oh.
You guys get down there, and Ned, the lowest level is much darker, much dankier than the rest of the city. It kind of started looking through you a little uncomfortable. There's a bit more shady figures here than there were in the other ones. Ventra, on the other hand, takes a moment and casts something you've never seen her cast before. Kind of looks like the ritual she does every time after combat. Afterwards, she gets up and very enthusiastically grabs you by the wrist and starts dragging you into the lowest layer. Most of the dwarves and gnomes here kind of part ways, and looking around here, again, all the homes and actually most taverns that you do find here also are very small doors, because they're not made for your size, especially not the lower level.
Yes.
But eventually you do stumble upon a place where you're kind of looking for. You find a tavern called the Deep Tankard.
Is it deep?
There's more
That
representation,
could be
as in looking too deep in your glass in
Yeah.
that way. But that's a place that you do find. It is. It's small. Vendra is going to be very uncomfortable.
We crawl
We'll
inside.
have to crawl most of the time. You can kind of stand up, but you kind of hunched, which is what Ventra has to do in the normal taverns. But you guys get into the tavern. There's quite a few individuals here. There's some dwarves, some gnomes, but especially in the lower level, you notice there is there are a lot of Svrneblin or deep gnomes here, and they all kind of look alike to you.
I grabbed the necklace thing. Are we like considering the level difference? I'm not sure if this
1,000
works.
feet is 300 meters. In a city that isn't a great distance, but you can certainly try.
I mean, depends where they are in levels, I guess.
Yeah, you're not sure. So,
Hello. Does anyone hear me?
eventually you hear 'em.
Test.
You guys
I
are
can
so
hear you.
damn slow. You guys can hear them.
That's
You
great.
guys are still on the first level.
Maybe
No,
we
we
should
started
first
second.
get
You
the
start
others.
from the bottom. And you're gonna go to the top. You start at the bottom. you're
I'll
gonna
go
to
tell
the
them
top of the
for them. They
Yeah.
probably can hear me if I just yell really hard.
No, we should probably just go a few layers up. Just get them. I think you shouldn't start yelling
As the
here,
two of you are
especially.
standing here discussing this,
How many taverns do they have here?
in total, your guesstimate would be
A lot.
somewhere around the 20 to 30-ish.
Per level?
No, in the entirety. If you have
Oh.
to take the first level and then, divide by 6.
Nice.
It's still pretty.
They're alcoholic.
A lot.
Well, my guess was 28, so I'm feeling real good about myself.
Pretty close.
Yeah,
Oh, that's the wrong music.
unless something weird happens. Does something weird happen?
Just a chair in
One
your
sec.
back, the back of you.
Alright.
You're coming here.
So, two of
Config.
you are having this. There's some music playing in the background. Some gnomes are drinking. Like if you go, the moment you guys came in, there was quite a bit of the fuck reaction to you guys coming in. As you were talking about maybe heading back, you hear this very faint as running up, jumping on one of these smaller tables nearby, and clutching himself to Ned's chest piece, with the tankard in hand, just slams him across the face, and in incoherent undercommon starts speaking to you. Just and just starts keeps whacking you. There's a faint bit of sadness in his face as he holds on like a spider monkey.
Alright, I just sort of like try to pull it, like push him a little away and hold him up.
Can I grab him in the neck and pull him away from Ned?
One sec, we'll see if Ned succeeds first. So make an athletics check.
Yeah, it's a 21.
Yeah, so kind of like a kid, you kind of just and hold him out for a bit. He kind of hangs there, just swerving his arms, just seeing the face, the nose, whatever redness it could show in the darkened face it has. The eyes are very sunken deep and lulled and tired. He is very drunk.
In undercommon. Alright, can you just speak a little clear?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh god.
With disadvantage
no.
due to your relationship with this
Oh
individual.
god.
S6.
Alright. He doesn't. He seems to be very aggressive towards you. And you don't know why.
Alright, listen. Why are you like this? Who are you? I need your help.
Kinda hanging there. At that point, he kind of loosens his efforts as it hasn't worked. The tanker drops to the ground. You've caused quite a little bit of a fuss, but nothing too uncommon here. And you just hanging there, just goes in undercommon. So eventually, you have no idea what he was saying. He goes, "You still owe me the money."
How much?
And he holds it this.
No.
You just gotta look at it.
3.
Yes. I just. And he kind of hangs there.
3 gold.
He shakes his head. You
3 silver.
left me behind at back here all alone. And he kind of
That
falls
just
asleep
slaps
at
him.
that point. And he wakes up again. What?
How much do I owe you?
300. Dick. You
Why?
disappeared.
Yeah, I did.
He kind of hangs there. Just, you put me down, please.
Is your name Flint?
Huh? Who? Oh, yeah.
Put him down.
He kind of stands there, again, and grabs the tanker, slushes whatever's left around. That's it.
If I pay you your 300 gold.
Then we're even.
Well, I do kind of need something from you.
And he like leans over on the table and pushes himself. What? What do you
I
need?
need to go. I need to go down.
No! I'm not doing that again. Last time you went away. Said important business. You fucked up with some yellow woman. Yeah.
I'll pay
Never
you
paid
400
me.
gold.
What?
I'll pay you 400 gold right now.
You still owe me 300.
Well, yeah, that's part of it.
I'm not gonna do it for 100. Not after you left me last time. I am the best around for this job.
Clearly.
The drunkest around. You
Look.
mean?
So
From what I can tell, you
Double.
can use that 100 gold.
for
I just need you to bring me there.
what?
I just need you to bring me to.
That's what you said last
Beneath.
time. Then you were gonna pay me and you didn't show up. At the end when you were supposed to pay me, so this time you pay up front. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I can sort of understand why I didn't last time. But I will pay, and I'll pay what I owe you still.
So
It's like early in the morning.
300 from last time. And double for this time.
What?
That is. And he turns to a guy next to him, shakes him. It goes into a language you don't understand. 900.
Listen,
Yes?
you're drunk as can be.
I'm at peak performance.
If this is peak performance, I honestly don't want to see you at lowest.
I got you that last time, didn't I? I don't think you're one to judge much, since you're the one that said it was gonna come back, and then didn't.
I'm right in front of you, am I not?
It took you many months. Well, years.
A few months. It's like
I
that's
think
like
you
what? A
felt
few.
like longer.
I don't think a few months is that bad. I mean, it could have never come.
That would have been significantly worse.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
it's
pay
gold
you.
right now. You like reach up
Look.
his hand.
If you need gold, I'm willing to pay you that 300 gold again for the
Well, that'd
trip,
be nice as
and
well.
pay you the 300 gold for the last time. I'm not gonna pay you 900.
I'm not doing it. You're gonna leave me again. Is it just you this time, or take your friend again? His friend didn't come back either, so he didn't pay.
Well, first of all, I got Fred with me now.
Hi.
I know she's hard to see. She's quite small.
Hi.
I saw you were a pillar. He pokes your leg. You have no idea what language you're speaking, by the way. To you, it just sounds like mess.
Oh, well.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage because he hates you.
God.
You should have waited for.
Yeah,
You
he
should have
goes.
got me.
I'm bringing you and a friend again. Devil.
4. I'm not gonna pay double.
But okay, so 300.
Where are we, by the way?
You guys are first level. 300 for this time. 300 for you. 300 for your friend. And you won't die. I think.
I'm not so much worried about my Look, I'm gonna get my friends, and then we speak.
You're not going away again, I'm coming with.
Sure, you could come with.
Kind of grab
He
Spencer
can
by
keep
the
up.
leg.
By the tail, like sliding.
What tail?
Oh wait, isn't she a cow?
Her mother is a cow.
So,
Nose have tails, right?
you guys go looking for Lockett and Friedrich. Eventually, you do find them on the staircase to the second level. The two of you see them coming up with, at this point, Ventura almost carrying a very small, almost unconscious gnome.
I poke it.
Does he look like the gnome I've been showing around?
Yes, but worse. Yours
Oh,
is more
great.
sophisticated. You poke him, and he just. And he starts speaking to you in a language you don't understand. Ned, you do hear. Fuck off!
Hey, now,
Sorry.
dude. Yeah, he
I
doesn't.
poke him again.
I feel very
He's gonna
compelled to
slap
just throw him.
I'm
Don't
gonna
Without-
throw
dodge.
him.
Yeah, we'll see if he is.
So he really is
He almost hits.
completely hammered.
I
Yeah,
hit
he's
back.
asking ridiculous amounts of money at the moment. I think we should. I think he needs to sober up a little.
I know a way.
I agree.
I grab him. Can I grab him?
I know, Ventura would allow Locke to grab him. He's very small. Like, he is, compared to for gnome size, he is very small. Like, he comes to Ventura, like, a decent bit under the knee. To you guys, it comes just with the, he has a pointy head on that's kind of slanted to the side at the moment. That kind of barely comes above your own knee. Like, he's very small. Yeah, Ventura's kind of like that.
Can I cast a healing word on him? It won't do much, but
Sure,
just
yeah,
like.
it will
boom.
heal any wounds he has. You see some faint, like darkened bruises kind of fade away, but that's fine.
I grab him,
Alright.
set him on his own 2 feet, a little bit away from Ventura, and use the alchemy jug to
Pour acid on him.
pull water, fresh water, 8 gallons.
Just it's the 8 gallons.
with little gas so he can breathe, and then
Sure.
and again.
We just waterboard him. That's will
No,
sober
no,
him
no.
up.
He falls over. So the moment you bring out the alchemy jug, just the first splash just knocks on his ass. He just
And then I
and
do it
eventually
again.
after a lot of that.
You sobered up, right?
he
I go
tilts
in
his head.
gnomish.
He looks back at you and then he goes, I don't. Fuck that.
I go in
Oh, yeah,
gnomish.
I
So
don't know why
you
did that.
you a bit more sober now, or
He pauses for a moment, seems to think to himself, and responds in gnomish. Think so?
great?
I wasn't drunk. Not that much. Just a
Can
little
you-
bit.
I don't understand what he's saying.
Does anyone else speak gnomish?
Lock it right.
No, halfling.
So,
Oh.
Great.
who are you
You're
again?
Play.
Hey you, fuck? And he walks up and he kicks you in the shin. It doesn't hurt.
I poke him.
He goes,
Just grab him by the side. Alright,
"Show
listen.
me some money, you know."
I offer you to pay the money, and again for the same service in front.
You did?
Yes, and I'm gonna do that offer one more time.
So what are you offering? He's just like going to like, "Can you put me down?"
No, I want you to listen.
Fuck you. Fuck you want. I'm listening.
I'll pay back whatever I owe you, apparently. And
Yes.
I'll pay you another fee for getting me to where you've brought me before.
Right. Yeah. Alright. So, who's coming with?
Everyone
You?
around us.
Hi. Can you put me down? Don't appreciate being... Thank you.
I want an answer before I put you down.
Fuck. So 300 for last time. Still owe me that.
Yeah, well,
300 for the new time. You want to take the same route again? We can do that. But...
they're not a...
I don't
Yeah, I'd
have
say the
most
same.
of my stuff anymore. Sold out for booze. So I'm gonna need money for everybody's gear. Climbing gear. You guys have climbing gear?
I have these. Oh wait, it's not common,
This
right?
is an undercommon.
Yeah, so and I don't understand.
No one knows what he's saying except for Ned.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
buy climbing gear ourselves if that's needed.
Alright. Climbing gear and I need 11 gold for every person for the lift and 1 gold for the ferryman.
Alright.
Then we should be able to take the same route. Okay. So, and I need 5 gold. Apart from all that, I'm in debt and I can't leave.
So, you know, be really good if you got the gold, right?
Yes.
And you're only gonna get it if you're gonna escort us through that same route.
Yes.
I will pay you the 300 first, but I'm not gonna leave you out of my sight.
Well, you better pay me 300 for this time as well. Pay up front. No, not after. That's going to be a lot more difficult.
I'll pay half of it up front.
Nope. You left me alone last time. I'm not taking that chance again.
I'm not gonna put you down.
Fuck. Make an
So-
intimidation check.
Oh.
What are they saying? Anyone can
Cap-
can anyone understand that?
Ned, what
Can
you
my
get?
presence just help him being intimidating?
No.
I'm,
don't know
I'm
he's
being
trying.
pretty intimidating.
I don't
23.
I don't
23.
know.
The intimidation of not putting him down, he's like, fine. But then when you're going into that tower again, you pay me the rest. I get you there,
Honest,
and get yourself out. Just like last time.
fair enough.
So, and do you put him down?
Yeah,
Alright.
by this point.
He kind of stands there. He goes, so for the lift down, everybody needs to pay up 10 gold. You can give me that, or you can do it yourself. The ferryman needs 1 gold for everybody as well. So 12 gold, and then so all of you And he points to the 3 medium creatures and goes, 50 gold worth of climbing gear? Probably. Probably like 100 for you, pointing over Ventura.
Is it still an undercommon?
Yes.
Yeah, they can speak. I
Tiny
don't think they
creature.
understand.
What the fuck you saying?
I don't
Eh?
think. Look, we'll get all that stuff. All right.
Yes.
Where can we get climbing gear?
I can get it. For you.
Now, where can we get it?
At the shop. Lowest level. Near the lift. So people are stupid enough to go down.
Right, we'll go there.
Aye.
Lead the way.
You follow me?
By the way,
Yes.
Ned pulls out a little bag gold with 300 gold in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's for what I owe you.
Thanks. The bag's like...
Now I'll give the 150 once we go down that elevator. Or whatever.
He puts it in his backpack and he goes, fine, fine. He leads you all down stairs to the lowest level. You guys quickly come to find out he doesn't speak common.
Look.
Like at all.
We're gonna get climbing gear, everyone. It's gonna cost 50 gold each. Ventra, yours a little more expensive. We'll get to that.
I mean, it will.
I would love to pay for all of
climbing?
you. My gold's running
Look
out
at-
quickly.
Look it. Can you just steal it from me?
Okay, well maybe we shouldn't get in trouble here.
Let me just pay for everyone's climbing gear, then it's fine.
It is quite expensive.
They will be fine.
Are you sure?
Sure.
That's all we have to pay?
No, there's also an elevator fee, which I don't know what an elevator is.
He said a lift.
A lift. He said a lift fee. Yeah. That's
Climbing
the same.
gear, a lift, an elevator, or whatever.
How
A ferry.
How
A
much
ferry.
does
Where
the ferry-
are we
Like
going?
10 gold.
By the way, you know the lift is
11
used
gold.
one like a few days ago. To get
Where
down
are
the
we
mountain.
going?
Yeah, we're down.
How far down are we going?
I'll be right back.
I'm very curious as well.
I will pay for the other costs, like the lift and the ferry. You said.
I'll
right?
pay for my own. But this is my thing. I don't want to like burden anyone.
It's fine, Ned.
It's
Fine.
totally
So,
fine.
climbing gear. Who buys the climbing gear? Because Flint buys his own. By the way, he introduces himself more properly. His full name is Wolwick Flintfoot.
Wolbick.
No, Wolwick. W-O-L-W-I-C.
W.
O-L-W-I-C. No W-I... E. It's like the letter E. Not an I. Yeah.
Okay.
Here it is. Wolwick.
Okay.
So yeah, it's 50 gold's worth of climbing gear, which is a decent pack of gear, by the way. Like,
It's 250 for everyone, right?
yes. No, it's 100. Yeah, 250 if you want to buy
Yeah.
for everybody.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So
That's
Philip
what I
buys
want to.
250 worth of gear.
I will pay for the other.
The
costs.
elevator fee?
Yeah, and the ferry.
Aye. The ferryman you're not at yet, so do you
Oh,
want to
okay.
keep that until you're after there?
Okay.
Alright, so you'll pay the ferryman after. So, to pay for everybody, for the elevator it's 44 gold total, because it's 11 each.
44.
Do you pay for Wolwick as well?
I don't know.
Okay. He'll pay for himself then, I guess. He's a little grumpy and having to pay for that shit himself. And being woken up. But that all in all takes about an hour or so. So if there's anything you want to talk to him about, ask him. Your estimation about how deep you are, by the way, it's rather cold. Your a quick guess would be that you're somewhere around 1 mile to 2 miles underground. Like
And
that's
we're going further
that's on the
down.
lowest layer.
Yeah, we're
Wait.
going even further down.
Yeah.
Do I
To the
need
mines of
climbing?
Moria.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
They dug
He
too
tells you
deep,
that
too greedy.
he's adamant about everybody
The
getting it.
ball rock.
And you also know that your claws have limitations.
Okay. Yeah.
Like hanging
So-
upside down, or
Yeah, okay,
heavy
okay.
winds, water, slipperiness.
You're right. No, you're right.
Sin-
You're right.
Since it's getting quite chilly, let's get some warmer clothes. Right.
Oh yeah. That's probably a good
Maybe.
idea.
Just in
Maybe
case.
just a coat.
I mean, yeah, we do have the coat, but just in case. I don't want to freeze to death. Like last
You
time.
make a fair point.
I don't know how cold it gets. Probably pretty
Flint.
cold.
Yes.
How cold does he get?
In the water it's pretty cold.
Wait.
Yeah, but you shouldn't.
Outside of that it's not that bad. There's no wind.
It's not that bad.
Oh. Well, then the coat should do fine.
He also doesn't seem to be wearing very heavy clothing himself. Could be because he's
Yeah.
either used to the weather or he might have it somewhere else. You're not sure.
I mean, his
He
skin,
also
is
goes
a little
bu-
grey.
It goes by the deep tankard, by the way. He pays off his debt there before continuing on.
How much did he pay? Can I see that?
His debt is 5 gold, which is for the average person quite big.
Alright, yeah.
Like if a single tankard is like a copper piece, 5 gold.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's quite a lot.
It's like 500.
This guy drank a lot.
For the past couple of months, he had plans of being paid, and then the guy fucked off, so he's kind of angry.
I
You
bet I
pay
can
now.
outdrink him.
Probably.
I mean, it's a tiny fucker, so yeah.
This guy's
Bet
probably
you
as
can
big as a
take him
tank
really-
if you drink it.
He's as big as your foot almost, so or your hoof.
I bet money on. I bet more. Yeah, I bet a lot of money on you.
Yeah, let's make a bet with him.
Let's not do that, actually.
Let's not drink when we're.
Eventually, you all
we're
get
going
your. Eventually, you all get your gear. You.
I divvy the climbing gear up to
Yeah.
everyone. by
So
the way.
everybody gets a set of climbing gear, which Wolwick kind of shows you how to put the harness on, which is important. But apart from that, he said you won't need it for a while.
So
Alright, put it on.
He
Whatever.
goes, if you fall, putting it on before somebody bleeds out sometimes takes a while. So, and sometimes climbing is already set up. You just have to click in your harness.
I don't know what the little gnome said, but I'm gonna put this on.
It's important. Lead the way.
Well, and he goes over to the hole that's in the middle of most of the city. You can look up and see all the way up to the top level, which is quite a distance. And you get to where, if you look down, would sometimes be a wooden platform. That wooden platform is currently gone. And the moment you guys get there, you guys are all geared up. He gets to the edge. He goes, "Fucking, what time is it?"
Do
That's
we
a
have
good question.
any idea?
And it would be about midday. You get now a little later than midday because you guys bought all the stuff and walked about. It would be about 3-4 p.m. Like you guys, the city's big and you guys been walking about and buying stuff.
Late afternoon? Something?
You have no idea what he said, by the way, unless Ned asked.
Oh yeah, true.
I assume Ned asked you all.
Oh. Yeah, well, it's a good question. What time is it? Dark.
Late afternoon-ish?
From the other
Late
guy.
afternoon-ish.
Yes. He's looking down the wall and he falls back down on his ass and he goes, "Fuck. Alright,
Do we miss?
we missed it. Is it almost dinner time?"
It's almost
She
dinner
gets
time.
He gets up. We should get some food. because in beginning of the evening it will come back. It will take about 6 hours, and then we'll be there.
What?
So it's gonna take about 6 hours for this thing to come back.
You said that in common, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So Flit, where do you suggest we eat?
He points at the deep tanker.
Are we gonna eat? Flit.
He points over and what seems to be another establishment.
All right,
Just-
let's go there.
Yeah. While walking there, he kind of goes, I hope you're going to be able to entertain yourself. Sometimes it's mind-killing, just sitting on the lift for so long. After that,
How
it's
long
going
does
to be
it
more
take?
exciting. But it's going to take a while.
All right.
So we have to go really deep. You don't have your stuff
Don't think
anymore
too
from-
much.
Yes. Alright. So, we're gonna go down the same route, which means we're gonna have to climb first. Get out of the city first, then climb. And get to the ferryman. And then it's another day. Assuming that we don't get smashed by something.
Yeah, Flit, I don't think you should think too much. Just
Yeah.
try to remember the route.
Aye. He goes over
So-
to. You eventually go to this establishment. You go get some food. He sobers up a little more. Seems to be getting a bit of a headache.
So, how long is this all gonna take?
So the lift
Yes.
is.
Mhm.
Yes, the lift.
Can you speak common?
No. As far as, he hasn't spoken common yet. You've spoken Gnomish to him, and he's spoken Undercommon to you, in which you have responded. And he hasn't responded to anybody's common.
Yeah, not
Speak.
spoken common.
Oh, then he doesn't respond to your common.
So this lift, right? It's gonna be
Yeah.
here in around a few hours.
He goes into Undercommon. Was that an Undercommon or common?
That was common.
Alright, he goes,
A few
Wasn't deep.
hours?
I don't speak surface speech.
That it's yeah. Well, they don't speak non-surface speech, so
Fucking stupid. He kind of turns to all of you and he goes. He gives us this very growly. Does anybody speak Terran?
I just poke
What?
him with my sword.
He
No,
That's the
he,
most-
keep away from
He
me.
pushes it away with the
that's even more
the small block
fucking
that
niche language.
He goes. Yeah, you speak Gnomish? In Gnomish.
I can. I respond in Gnomish.
Good. So I speak that, then the other one, and Undercom. That he does in Gnomish. So you can talk to me in Gnomish. I'll get it. I'm a little slow. Undercommon, I understand. He turns to you in Undercommon. So if you have any questions, you can ask him or answer them yourself. You've been there, done this. Been there, done that.
So, in Gnomish, I asked, how long is this gonna take?
Turns back to you and then he goes, "How long did it take us last time?"
Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, fuck, no, me neither. I drank a bit. It turns back to you now. A couple of days? No, less. So
A couple of
the
days?
lift takes 6 hours down. Then we have to get out of the city, which is walking. Then climbing down the hole is normally took about 3 hours. And I don't know what the distance in between are anymore. Then when we get to the boat comes to us. Then that is about 1.5 days or so, and then from there it's another day. assuming that we don't get smashed by anything big, which is possible for you surface folk.
Smashed. Well, I'll.
There are big things down
So
there.
long.
How many? Oh,
Where are we even going?
have you been to the Underdark?
Not. No.
Fucking
Maybe.
surface fuck. He turns back to you and then he goes, do you, so when you get out, did you stake around the Underdark for a while, or did you get out?
Yes.
Great, so we're experts on this matter. He turns to you, numbers. Between the two of us, I think we know a bit. If he spent all the time in the Underdark, and if I sober up, I'll probably be okay. So, yeah, my guess is going to be like 3 days, but last time he was there, he went away for every so often, and he came back and he said he was going to pay me after he had this job on the surface. I heard he come back after that, but he teleported away with some yellow bitch. So, depending on what he does, it might be a couple of days. I don't know what he has to do there. He wants me to bring to this tower, this thing, mountain underground. And that's where you're gonna do a thing. I didn't want me to come last time, so I don't know. What did you do that? Turn into you, undercover. What did you do that again last time? You had a thing with the people. You had to go do something.
Yes.
Yes. He kind of sits there and continues eating. He is not completely sober yet. That's going to take a bit.
So. Multiple days? Damn. I gotta send a message. 1 sec.
Go for it. Sure.
I will send a message in Infernal.
Sure.
It doesn't really matter.
Friedrich busts out this dark ass speech that I don't think any of you heard before.
I don't think
We've
either.
heard it before.
I'm actually not sure if you have to speak it. You said
I
a
don't
short
think-
message about
I
25
don't,
words addressed to a creature you're familiar with the creature. Here's the message in its mind. Recognize your sender. I think you do have to say it.
Yeah,
but
it's
it doesn't have
vocal.
to be super, super loud. But yeah. So
Yeah,
what do you
but
say?
I'm going to say it in Infernal
Go
because
for it. What do you say in Infernal?
Snake. How are you doing? I can come for you, but it's gonna be a couple of days.
You,
6 words right, left, right?
Yes, about.
Yeah, okay. That I think that's it.
Right. You get a response going. I'm not sure if it's a terribly good idea for you to come here. They're not too happy with you either. She seems to be able to speak more open than she was able to before.
I will send a message back. Like, what do you mean? They're not too happy with me either. Is there what's been going on there? Is what are they talking about over there? That's way too much words. I know.
She
It's
goes,
gonna cut off somewhere in the middle.
I have not heard all of it, but they speak in a language I do not understand. But I heard your name come up and they seemed angry. Maybe the book.
I'll turn to the rest. So about the book, right?
Wait.
Well,
what
we can
about-
worry about that later.
I go word back.
What book?
Apparently, they're also not that happy with me.
Good. More reason. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily good.
No.
Do you want me to smash their face?
Let's not smash everything.
I mean, she seemed a lot more open than the first times, the first few times. I have no clue what's been going on there.
Well, I have to go to the restroom. Ned stands up. Walks over to the restroom if there even is
Sure.
one.
You have to crawl through the door, and it's like you know like if you've ever been as an you know an adult to like if you've ever been to a place where there was like a kiddie like a tiny ass baby toilet, like the toilets you have in elementary school, like that fucking small. That's kind of what it's like for you.
What
but
would
the
it be
toilets
like
are
for
there.
me?
He wasn't
You're
gonna
not
use
able to
it.
fit through the door.
Not
Can
gonna
she
use
even
it.
sit here?
She can fit through the main door, and
Ah.
currently sitting down, not on a chair. The horns kind of scrape the floor above.
But Ned wasn't going to take shitter.
Well, no, but
Pulls
that's what
out
the
the-
toilets look like, which I think is funny because you guys are big people in small people land.
Pulls out the necklace with dial and just, hello.
Hello? Are you? Did I hear something? Sweet.
Well, are
Huh?
the
Oh.
did everyone arrive?
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Yes, they have. They have taken up the gold. We have given them a tour. Some of them seem to be less excited about being servants. But they've taken up the gold regardless. Because there aren't
I
many
see.
people here, they don't really do much. So a couple of them have actually taken up the position of just guarding and shifting guard duties with us. We set up a bit of a schedule. Things are going well.
Yeah. Do keep an eye out. Apparently, Frederick is maybe in a little bit of trouble.
Is that related
Related to what?
to these people?
No, I don't think so.
Right. Well, they have arrived. Is there anything else that we should know? Everything's fine
Yeah,
here.
question.
Yes.
Do you know anything about the Underdark?
What now?
Underdark.
No. Never heard of that.
Well, that's a bummer. I'm going there. It's quite deep. Yeah, if I
Okay. Don't die.
I might.
Well, don't.
Would appreciate it if you didn't.
So, are you sure you want to do this? Like,
I have to. This is
okay,
very important to me.
as long as you come back in one piece.
Well, I don't want to die, but I'm willing to die.
I don't think that's the right idea of this. I think you should not want to die for anything. Maybe just, establish some boundaries. And if shit goes sideways, you just come back.
I have to.
And you hang up.
So, in the meanwhile, I'm just reading more of the Illusion book, by the way.
Alright.
That's what
Yeah.
still waiting, so.
Eventually, there is a rather heavy that can be heard, like a very audible, like fuck, what they're called, gears.
The bus.
And Woolwick kind of goes, he's here. Let's go.
Oh.
And he kind of walks out. He is the door is a little big for him, but he kind of holds it open for you all to go through. And now you're looking out over the main plaza of the inner inside of this this layer, which the center looks a bit nicer than the outskirts. And there now, having arrived, is a large wooden platform. Seems to be about 120 feet in diameter. There are currently a couple of these darker skinned gnomes who, dressed in either mining gear or some actually in very fancy clothing, come walking out. And so there are a few of these the same deep gnomes sort of Neblin waiting to get on to go down again. And he kind of leads you over there. He pays the lift guy, which seems to be a dwarvish man dressed in semi-heavy armor. It's not necessarily a guard, but he does work for the government of Iron Grove. On this other platform, there are a couple of guards, both dressed in the very obvious and very nice Iron Grove armor, but some are also dressed in a much darker set of armor. But I don't know if you guys seen the armor before, but no, actually, this similar color armor as Thaus's armor, of very deep black iron armor. There's a very obvious contrast between these surface dwarves and these gnomes who probably don't come from this city.
So all of you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Well, I've
Let's,
already broken my leg for it.
True.
Yeah, they did.
Let's try not to break another one.
Yeah.
Well, let's all break a leg, don't we?
So at 6 p.m. today, you guys all step on onto the platform. Eventually, after a bit of moment passes, there seems to be a total of like 30-ish people on this platform before it starts to go down.
Is there a place to sit, or is it just a
There's
wooden...
not a place to
wooden...
sit, but people do start taking seats themselves.
Yeah, I'll just sit on the ground, read a bit.
Wolver kind of rolls up a shirt, puts it down, and he goes, "So, yeah, this is going to take a couple of hours. I'm gonna head to bed. See you guys whenever we arrive." And he kind of lays down, falls asleep.
How dark is it getting, by the way? Because otherwise I would just use light on myself.
There are the moment you're still in Iron Grove, it's still lit up by torchlight. But the moment you start going down, the torchlight leaves. The moment that becomes very apparent, they open up a couple of hooded lanterns, which instead of fire on the inside have crystals that gave off a similar light to what Tharos at one point had a mushroom that gave off some light. These crystals kind of look like that, yeah, but a bluish light.
I will enhance the bluish light with my own, just on my own, on a necklace or so, just so I can read.
Yeah, okay, that works. You like have a small reading light in your necklace. Yeah. Anything anybody wants to do for the next 6 hours? You can
I'm
either go
gonna
to
play.
bed or do something else.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play rock, paper, scissors against myself.
Roll a d3.
What a great idea.
We can take a rest, don't we?
Roll another d3.
One.
Roll another one.
One again.
You go like this. Fuck. And that continues for a while.
Could we take a rest on this elevator?
Yes. Wolwick is basically taking a long rest.
Lockett will go to sleep too.
We'll do what?
Lark's also going to sleep.
Yeah, so am I.
Like you wouldn't
If
have
it's
to
gonna
take
take 6
watches here,
hours.
which will basically take your 8-hour long rest to a 6-hour long rest, if you wish to take it.
Yeah, I will.
Alright. Is there anything anybody wants to do before they sleep?
Nope.
Just read a little bit and then go to sleep.
Okay.
That's it.
I will do a good night prayer.
Do a little goodnight prayer. At the end of the prayer, you feel a heavy hand on your shoulder. Just pat, pat. So 6 hours later, well rested, you all wake up as the heavy wood just comes to a stop. Wolverine kind of, yeah, we've arrived. We're here. He kind of grabs his jacket, pulls it on.
5 more minutes.
Frederick.
He kind of leans
Oh,
over
no,
to you and he
5
goes,
more
they're not
minutes.
gonna be there. No, he can't understand you. He just walks away. Just
Come.
speak on.
Um,
I
Fair.
just
I'll
nudge-
go get up.
Yeah,
here's the other half.
thanks.
I nudge Frederick with my foot so he does not
Yeah,
go back to sleep.
Fine.
I'm up. I'm up.
You
If he
guys
does, I will just drag him on his feet.
wake.
While I'm getting up, I get dragged up as well.
Yeah. Some of you waking up, some of you that may have woken up just a couple of minutes earlier, you see now, you basically descended from a cavern roof. And if you looked out right before, like a few minutes before you actually came to a stop, there is a massive underground area where you're in. You're basically the area you're standing in is large enough to be like to feel normal, size wise. Like the cities fit in here, like castles. Like this is not a small cavern. This is a massive cavernous area that similar to, I don't know if you've seen Ice Age 3, where under the ice there's just a massive world. That's what you're entering, basically.
Okay.
You guys descend, and in the distance there are a few points of light here and there that you can see, but the main source of light that you're having, apart from the one that's on the platform itself, is below you. If you look slightly over the edge, where there's, by the way, no railing, there is a decent-sized, heavily fortified city that this platform is slowly descending into. Seems to be descending into the center of it.
I will cast light again on myself with the blue, with the greenish tint now.
Eventually, you all descend to the lower platform. Wolwick kind of steps out, turns around, speaks in undercommon. He goes, "Welcome to my home city. It's a little shitty. We have to exit northward. Is there anything anybody needs before we leave here?"
Does anyone need anything?
That's what we got upstairs, right?
Yeah.
Do you suggest anything?
No. And he walks away. He kind of starts
Alright.
leading. He doesn't seem to need anything. You guys start walking through the city. Most of this stuff is built out of very dark rock, lit up with the same blue lights that you've seen in the lanterns of the platform itself. There's a few surface-dwelling creatures here, mainly dwarves, a few gnomes. You don't see humans. You don't see half-orcs. You don't see elves. None of that shit. It's all gnomes and dwarves, and then mainly Svirfneblin, the deep gnomes. You see some normally dressed, some seem to be miners, other type of workers. Seems to be a couple of shops. Everything's written in Undercommon, so except for Ned, nobody's able to read shit.
Even if it was written in common, I couldn't read shit.
True.
Only
Um,
Ned can read it.
You see a couple more of these guards in the same heavy black iron armor. The moment you get close to the walls, it seems to be quite heavily fortified to whatever's out there in this cave. It's very strange to walk around in an area where it's dark, And above you there's no sky, there's no clouds, there's no stars, but very faint very far in the distance there is just a cavernous ceiling. For all those who don't have dark vision or blind sight or any other vision like that, which I think is Friedrich.
Just me.
Um,
That's right, the light.
yeah. You guys are about to exit this city into an area that is just completely dark, except for the ever so vacant spot where there's like a single mushroom or a few crystals that give a bit of light.
And the
Quite
green
beautifully.
glow from my necklace. Was like,
Yeah, the glow from the likeness is it's a light cantrip, which is like 20 feet of vision, which isn't a lot, but that's what you're gonna have to deal with from now on.
I mean, it's
mean-
something.
Is there even color here?
Yeah, the green.
You have they light up most, if anything, with the blue lighting crystals, and the faint bits of light that you can see in the distance sometimes have variation of colors.
Yeah, and mostly green because of me now. If
Yeah.
we're going outside in the darkness.
So Warwick kind of readies himself. He puts some of his gear away. He turns around right before you guys get far out of the gate, and he goes, "Can you translate?" to Ned, and he goes, "So, we're about to enter the Underdark, which I don't think any of you have been in before. So, me as your guide," and he kind of takes off the little point hat that he has, revealing like a large bald spot. He goes, I will be leading your expedition today. So, if anything moves, you hide. If it moves before you hide, you run. And if a worm comes around, try not to get eaten. Apart from that, don't eat any of the stuff that's around you. Don't touch anything that gives off light. You might die. We got that?
Don't eat or provoke anything.
Okay.
That's-
That sound. How long is Undercommon as a language? Because
That sounded a
That-
lot longer
that's-
than what you just told.
yeah,
Yeah, well, he basically said run from everything and anything and or hide.
Okay.
or a
We'll
hide.
see.
Do you think I can hide with a light?
You
Yeah,
can try.
probably not the best thing.
If I turn off the light, can I see anything?
No.
Just like, oh, this is gonna go great.
Just hold on
Uh,
to me.
Luckily, Warwick starts leading you out into the Underdark. You follow a path a little bit before you start diverging, and very quickly, none of you have any idea where you are.
I hold on to Ventra.
Yeah. Luckily, thanks to Warwick, difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. You can't become lost except by magical means. Even when the gnome is engaged in other activity while traveling, such as fording, navigating, and tracking, he remains alert to danger. He is basically a ranger of the Underdark. He is also drunk.
Still?
Still?
He will be.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
But
He drank the
leads
entire
you,
elevator.
he leads you on. And you guys keep on walking, and this it starts to feel very strange. You guys went to bed very early. You're waking up at what is for you midnight, and after a couple of hours of travel, you're expecting it to become light, but it doesn't. There are weird sounds fucking all around you. There is the ever so faint blowing of wind, or what you think to be winds. Sometimes you hear a bit of water, which could be anything. Sometimes something very heavy moves around the
Droplets.
distance. He kind of halts everybody before slowly continuing on. This is a very strange environment for all of you. But you all continue, eventually finding yourselves coming to what seems to be a massive sinkhole. The cavernous area he's been leading you through gets blocked off, which what could also be a ravine, but you can see on the other side. It has fallen down. You see rubble on the ground below you. And he kind of starts spiking in one of his climbing spikes, kind of showing you how to get down properly.
What's happening?
And he basically says, we're gonna have to descend down there, follow that route, eventually we'll come to the river, that's where we get in the boat.
Down where? Is there
We're
a
gonna
there?
climb.
Yeah, where?
Oh yeah,
Down.
you can't see anything.
I'm completely
He
blind.
kind of comes over to Philly and he starts spiking his shit like stuff to make sure that it works. And he basically goes, alright, so you hold the rope like this around you, and you slowly release. Don't do it too quickly or your hands burn.
I just put on the light and just go. Oh, like that. Oh, there. Oh, that's
So
deep.
basically, you guys are gonna descend deeper underground into this smaller cave area. I would like for everybody to make an athletics check.
No god.
This would be.
Roll.
You're going to have to descend near 200-300 feet, into into the cavern. You guys have used some of your climbing gear already a few times. We had to basically click in and walk down a very slanted area of rock. But this is like descending into nothing. Also, Philip, you can't see what the fuck's under you. Most of you
Yeah,
can.
I just have the light now
With
because
60
I am
feet of dark vision, you cannot see where you're descending into. He can see because he has more, but you guys have no idea. Actually,
I can
Ned,
see
you
based
have
on
120 feet of perfect vision.
So for you, there is a little bit of color. Most of it's still black and white. But you can also.
I
actually
can
the
see.
bottom.
I can see 40 feet because it's 20 feet of full color and then 20 feet of dim
Okay.
color.
So
Dim light.
at the beginning of the third check, you'll be able to see the floor where you're descending into this giant bit of darkness. But Ned, what did you
That's
get?
great.
I don't like
A
this
10.
at all.
10, very good. Lockett, what'd you get?
18.
18, very good. Friedrich, what'd you get?
7.
7, very well. Adventure, what'd you get?
25.
25.
With
Alright,
the
so
minus 1, it's fine.
Friedrich, you
I rolled an eight.
start descending into nothing. And at one point, you kind of lose grip on, because you have to hold yourself up during the descent, and you just start to slip. Make a dexterity saving throw. For me, please.
22.
22. You start falling, you manage to hold on, you kind of start swinging, and still with the complete darkness below you, it is terrifying. You eventually get the rope around you once again. You did save yourself from falling all that distance.
I've basically got just white hair because everything has been
Yeah.
just darkness for me.
Why is your hair white?
Don't mention it.
He's just like hanging for a moment, just swings around. He turns on himself a few times. Everybody, athletics checks once again.
Oh no. Oh god damn
Hi. Ned, what did you get?
Well, I did get like a 13.
13. Ned, you're going down. Lockett, what'd you get?
15.
16?
15.
15, okay. Felix, what'd you get?
0.
0. Okay. Venture, what did you get?
27.
27. Venture, you're fine. Lockett, you're fine. Felix, make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage. Your hands are burned at the moment. Ned,
With
make a dexterity
disadvantage, you
saving.
said, right?
Yeah, disadvantage.
17.
17. Alright, you once again managed to catch yourself before falling. You're okay.
I hate this. This is terrible.
Like, Wolf seems to be descending fine. He's done this more than enough times to be fine. Ned, what did you get for dexterity saving?
I had a 13 for the athletics check.
Yeah.
Did that fall?
You also start losing, but you haven't lost your grip before, so just a single dexterity saving throw, please.
20.
20. Alright, you more easily manage to slow your fall and get the rope around you once again. You guys are descending. The two of you have, like Ned, you have a little bit burnt hands. Your gloves help you. Feel like you don't have gloves. Your hands are fucked. You can, with your light, you can see the like red lines of the rope between your arms. You now see the faint bit of rock below you. You're no longer descending into nothing.
Do I?
Yeah, with the 40 feet. You have
Oh,
to do
okay.
another 40 feet. Above you, there
Uh-huh.
is nothing. Your rope just disappears into darkness. It's
I will
terrifying.
cast Bardic Inspiration on myself.
Very well. Everybody make an athletics check once again.
Oh.
We'll use Bardic Inspiration on this because
Yeah, rip.
And Ned, what did you get?
10.
10. Lockett, what did you get?
11.
11. Friedrich, what did you get?
let me just calculate this. I got 13.
13. Fentra, what did you get?
21.
Fentra, you have like 2 ropes and they're like intertwined. You have a thicker rope than anybody else and you're stronger. Like this descending is no problem for you. The 3 of you, on the other hand, all individually just fuck. And you kind of fall off your ropes. Everybody make dexterity saving throws. For the ones that have fallen before with disadvantage.
Oh. Oh, wait.
18.
Very well. You managed to
19.
catch yourself once again. No problem.
19.
15.
19. Success. Friedrich, 15. You fall almost all the way to the bottom and you just grab it in time for your feet to kind of whoosh, hit the rock and you swing, 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 swing. All of you manage to get down semi-okay. Fentra kind of
Just-
plops down and is fine. Walwick kind of gets down. He's also fine.
I'll just How many
Your
times
rope's
do
a
we
little
need to
red.
do that?
Fred.
I put my hands up there bleeding.
Yeah, they're bleeding. It's bad.
Mine are fine. Right?
Your
Because I
hands?
have gloves.
Like, it helps, but on the inside, your gloves got twisted because you grabbed and it slid down still. Like, you don't
So-
have the rope burn.
But I still see it because my gloves are invisible.
Yeah, you see that your hands are still a little fucked.
Okay. Okay.
But you guys all descend safely. No damage has been taken, luckily for you.
How
You
many
will-
times do we need to do that? I ask in no mission.
He goes, depending on where you want to go, if the route that we're taking, this was the only real far climb. The rest is only just walking.
Great. Yeah, good.
Walwick kind of goes, do you guys need a rest? You okay?
Fine.
Oh, do anyone need a rest?
He says that in your comment. Or no mission under comment, by the way.
I'm fine.
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, let's move on.
Aye. He continues walking ahead.
I will hold on to Ventra again and then just turn off the light.
What's the
while we
marching
walk.
order here?
Say Ned and the guy up front.
Yeah, and Lockett
Me
will
and
be
Ventra
behind
back.
Ventra and Freddy.
Lockett will be behind Ventra and Friedrich?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ned, make a perception check.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
That's
Aw.
18.
18, very well.
Oh no, that's a 17.
17, very well.
Yeah.
17.
Let me check. Right. You all continue walking for a good distance. Like, it's very empty here, and it gives you this very lonely feeling in the dark. It's very it's very off-putting. Most of you start to feel uncomfortable very quickly. You are completely disoriented in where the fuck you are.
I was already anxious, so
Yeah.
it's just getting worse.
It's getting worse. You guys climb over a few rocks. Like this is not none of this is path made to be walked on. Like most of it is climbing or uncomfortable walking. So you go rather slow, but Wolvic's helping everybody. Eventually, Ned,
Yeah.
you hear the faint cracking of stone not too far away. And then it stops. Wolvic, at the same time, kind of puts up a lantern, takes off the hood to like get some extra light. He goes,
Maybe
Oh,
we
he
should
has a
leave
lantern.
the light on.
yeah, it's a small lantern. He puts the lantern away.
What was that?
I'm not sure.
What's
Could
happening?
have been a Umber Hulk or something that digs.
I will stealth.
Wasn't very big. Yeah, go ahead and roll for stealth check. Wasn't very
Should
big.
we hide?
You can try. Doesn't move. You better attempt to sneak by. But if this thing can see in... Most things can see in darkness or sense movement, which means that we might be fucked regardless.
Yeah. Everyone keep your weapon close.
If it's a
Try
cave
not to be-
lurker, close your ears.
Close your ears, you know. Try not to look at things.
Everybody make a stealth check.
Which I've got a plus 12 and rolled crap.
Yeah.
Mm,
Pretty good.
On other things, I could roll a net 20.
Sneaky.
Right.
I am
So,
master of the sneak.
Ned, what did you get?
18.
18. Lockett, what did you get?
a 21.
21. Very well. Philly, what did you get?
16.
And Venture got a natural 20.
Yeah.
Okay. And Warwick, natural 20.
Them.
Damn. We sneak.
He kind of disappears. Leading through, kind of walks, goes. Aye. And he listens. So, if it's something that needs to see things, it's not going to see us. But if it doesn't, and he kind of plugs his ears, it might be very loud.
I just kind of copy him though. I don't know what he's
Right.
talking about, but I'm like,
He kind of turns around with his fingers in his ears and goes, I think it's a cave fuck. And he kind of gestures to all of you and he goes, I think it's a cave lurker.
I'm not. I'm just holding Ventra.
Yeah. He goes, I think it's a cave lurker. They'll sit around here. Big, very heavy, screams very loudly. Can plug your ears. That will work. But
I don't think they understand what you're saying. Pluck your ears, everyone.
yeah.
Ow.
But if he screams, it might still hurt a bit. And it kind of continues.
Something might scream.
You'll continue.
Try to find something. I will just plug one ear.
You'll continue.
Because
stealthing
the other one
by
is just holding Ventra.
slightly, and all of you notice about 20 feet away, to your right, out of the wall, it seems to be partially made out of rock and stalagmite before it kind of just like cracks itself out of the wall. This very large creature. It's a bit shorter than Ventra, but very wide, very fat. A flattened face with a rounded mouth, a flat head on the top, and the head kind of disappears into the body, having no neck at all. Multiple eyes in its face. Both the arms are very thick and seem to be having knots on them. It doesn't have any fingers or hands, but it does have like quick, short, stubby feet. All the eyes are completely glanced over. Those of you that have dark vision. It doesn't seem to be able. It seems blind. But the moment it kind of steps out, the jaw kind of opens, and like it opens much further than you expect it to, and Wolwood kind of goes, "Fuck!" and he kind of starts running with his fingers in his ears as the ground starts shaking first, and then the air, and then this sounds a lot. It is very similar to the horn that you guys seen before. It gives the same type of experience. And as the faint of the cavern begins to shake, that's actually what we're going to be picking up in our next episode. As a cave lurker has come out of the wall and come to all of you to scream his lungs out. With that, as I said, tomorrow is going to be me and Max's exams. That's going to start, so we're not sure if we'll be playing Friday. If we are, we're going to continue here. Otherwise, it's going to probably only be Monday again. Things are going to be a little messed up in the near future, but in a couple of weeks, everything will be fine. Especially the first week is a little much. So, besides that, this is where we're going to be ending the episode. So, thank you guys for coming out to watch. Thank you guys for coming out to play. I know it was a little later. And we'll be picking up there in the next episode. I'm not exactly sure when it is. I'm also not 100% sure about the DM's podcast. Depending on still the exams, because both me and Max have to do it unless Rick wants to do it with someone else, which is fine. So yeah,
I mean,
schedule's a little fun.
We'll have to see about that.
Yeah,
it will be fun.
So I'm sorry that we can't give much of an update, but we will be back soon enough. So thank you guys for coming out to watch. Thank you guys for coming out to play, and we will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.